On August 20th, 2025, a video surfaced on X, formerly Twitter, that quickly captured the attention of millions of BTS fans worldwide. The footage, posted by user @nananajina, depicted two individuals in what appeared to be a heated disagreement inside a gym. While the identities of the participants were not immediately confirmed, speculation spread rapidly across social media, with ARMY attempting to analyze every frame for clues. Within hours, hashtags referencing BTS, Jungkook, and Taehyung began trending globally. The video itself is brief, lasting approximately 45 seconds, but the content is undeniably provocative. It begins with two men standing near a set of weight machines, engaged in a conversation that escalates into a visible argument. Movements and gestures indicate tension. One individual gestures emphatically while the other steps back, seemingly defensive. Background noise, grunts from nearby gym-goers, and the occasional sound of dropped weights adds to the chaotic impression from a neutral perspective. The video offers several key points for analysis. Firstly, the setting is a public gym, suggesting that the altercation was not premeditated in a private space. The location provides context for body language, crowd dynamics, and the potential for bystander influence. Secondly, the participants' postures and movements can be interpreted in multiple ways. While some viewers perceived aggression, others argued that the gestures might be part of a misunderstanding or a miscommunication. In short, the video presents a scenario open to interpretation, making it fertile ground for fan speculation and social media discussion. The viral nature of the footage underscores the speed at which information spreads in digital communities. ARMY, known for their vigilance regarding BTS-related content, immediately began scrutinizing the video. Frame-by-frame analyses appeared on forums, with fans highlighting minor details, clothing, hair color, posture, and even subtle facial expressions. Analysts and bloggers attempted to correlate these elements with recent BTS appearances and known personal styles of Jungkook and Taehyung. This hyper-focused analysis reflects the broader digital culture in which fans actively engage in reconstructing events from limited visual evidence. In parallel, media outlets and entertainment reporters started to report on the incident, often emphasizing the unconfirmed identities of the participants. These reports followed a common pattern in fan-driven media: highlight a suspicious event, provide contextual background, and include direct quotes from online commentary. Interestingly, some reports included statements from gym patrons who claimed to witness the argument, though verification remains inconsistent. This raises questions about the reliability of secondary sources in viral events and the impact of anecdotal reporting on public perception. Additionally, the viral video highlights the role of social media algorithms in amplifying content. Platforms like X, TikTok, and Instagram prioritize content with rapid engagement, meaning that footage of potential celebrity disputes gains visibility faster than non-controversial content. For ARMY, this means that even short, ambiguous clips are subjected to intense scrutiny, often resulting in a cycle of speculation, confirmation attempts, and further viral dissemination. This digital feedback loop emphasizes the intersection of celebrity culture, fandom behavior, and algorithm-driven media distribution. Beyond immediate reactions, the incident raises broader analytical questions about the intersection of public and private spaces. Gym environments are semi-public. While they are accessible to anyone, participants typically expect a level of personal privacy. Recording a confrontation in such a space introduces ethical considerations regarding consent, privacy, and the potential consequences of viral dissemination. Furthermore, when alleged participants are high-profile individuals, the stakes increase dramatically. Public interpretation, fan reactions, and potential reputational impact become key factors in understanding the incident. To contextualize the situation further, one must consider the digital and social behavior patterns of ARMY. This fanbase is known for meticulous attention to detail, rapid information dissemination, and a tendency to construct narrative frameworks around limited data. In the case of the gym video, these behaviors manifested as extensive discussion threads, comparative analyses with previous BTS appearances, and attempts to identify the location of the gym itself. From an analytical standpoint, These actions illustrate how fan communities operate as both social networks and investigative entities, blurring the line between casual interest and structured inquiry. Moreover, the video's timing intersects with ongoing BTS projects, including music releases, promotional schedules, and social media campaigns. Fans naturally link external events to potential internal dynamics within the group, often interpreting minor incidents as reflective of broader relationships. While no official confirmation has been provided regarding the identities of the individuals, the video's circulation has prompted discussions about teamwork, personal space, and the pressures of public life. These conversations underscore the multi-layered nature of fandom engagement. Emotional investment, social interaction, and analytical speculation coexist within a single viral event. Finally, it is essential to frame this incident within a larger media context. Celebrity confrontations, real or perceived, have long driven public interest. The Jungkook versus Taehyung narrative, whether verified or hypothetical, exemplifies this phenomenon. Viral moments in controlled or uncontrolled settings contribute to ongoing discourse about professionalism, interpersonal dynamics, and the impact of digital visibility on personal interactions. By documenting the incident, analyzing responses, and considering environmental factors, one can construct a measured understanding of the video's significance without resorting to emotional speculation. Following the initial viral spread of the gym video, analysts and fans alike turned their attention to the specific behaviors and interactions displayed in the footage. A neutral, methodical approach requires examining gestures, posture, proximity, and timing without attributing motive or emotion beyond observable data. The video begins with two individuals standing near the weight machines, approximately 2 meters apart. One person is seen raising a hand repeatedly while speaking, while the other steps backward slightly with arms partially crossed. From a behavioral science perspective, this type of gestural contrast can indicate differing levels of assertiveness or a simple difference in communication style. The raised hand is not automatically aggressive. In many contexts, it functions as an emphasis tool, while the backward step may reflect caution or a desire to maintain personal space rather than hostility. Close frame-by-frame examination reveals that the individual gesturing repeatedly maintains a consistent stance with balanced weight distribution, suggesting controlled movement rather than impulsive action. Meanwhile, the other person's backward steps coincide with the motion of nearby gym equipment, such as benches or dumbbells. This suggests that environmental awareness influenced body positioning, highlighting the complex interaction between spatial constraints and behavioral expression. Another notable element is the micro-expression analysis observable in the video. Due to the low resolution in some frames, precise identification is challenging. However, subtle movements around the eyes and mouth of both individuals suggest rapid attention shifts, likely due to situational awareness. In behavioral studies, such shifts often occur in high-stimulus environments, such as a public gym where bystanders, mirrors, and equipment contribute to perceptual load. These findings underscore the necessity of interpreting actions within context rather than assuming intent based solely on isolated movements. The role of environmental factors in the gym cannot be understated. Gyms typically feature a combination of open space, mirrors, and reflective surfaces, which can affect perception. Observers may misinterpret reflections or optical distortions as aggressive gestures. Additionally, background noise from weight machines, conversation, and music can create auditory stressors, which influence verbal modulation and gesture intensity. Consequently, behaviors that appear elevated or confrontational may be amplified by environmental conditions rather than intrinsic interpersonal conflict. Timing within the video also offers insight. The exchange lasts approximately 30 seconds before apparent resolution, marked by the two individuals disengaging and moving to separate areas. From a neutral analytical standpoint, the brevity of the interaction suggests either rapid conflict de-escalation or a non-contentious discussion interrupted by minor miscommunication. The short duration challenges the notion of sustained conflict and emphasizes that the event, while visually striking, may not reflect a broader pattern of interpersonal issues. Parallel to behavioral analysis, spatial dynamics in the gym play a critical role. Both participants are positioned near equipment, which imposes physical limitations on movement. Proximity to weights and benches could necessitate strategic steps or gestures, inadvertently creating impressions of confrontation. For instance, a backward step could be interpreted as defensive aggression but may simply be an adjustment to avoid collision with equipment. Similarly, forward gestures could be instructional or corrective rather than hostile. Understanding these spatial constraints is essential to avoid overinterpretation. The reaction of bystanders, although only partially visible in the video, provides additional context. Several individuals appear to glance at the interaction without direct involvement. Their presence suggests a level of social monitoring common in public spaces. In behavioral research, bystander effect studies indicate that observers often avoid intervention unless the perceived threat reaches a clear threshold. Here, the passive observation aligns with expected public conduct in ambiguous scenarios, reinforcing that external reactions should be considered when evaluating the dynamics of the altercation. Furthermore, the temporal sequencing of gestures offers insight into communication patterns. Gestures and responses occur within milliseconds of each other, indicating rapid reciprocal interaction. This timing may reflect conversational emphasis rather than escalation. In nonverbal communication studies, simultaneous micromovements and short latency responses are common in high-attention dialogue, particularly in noisy or crowded environments where verbal clarity is compromised. Therefore, perceived intensity may reflect communication efficiency rather than emotional tension. Beyond the video itself, digital dissemination influences perception. Once the footage circulated on social media, isolated frames were often presented without sequence, creating the impression of prolonged confrontation. GIFs, screenshots, and short clips can strip temporal context, amplifying interpretations of aggression. Army, in dissecting these fragments, often relies on pattern recognition, sometimes creating narrative assumptions from incomplete data. This phenomenon illustrates how digital media presentation can transform neutral events into perceived controversies without changes in the underlying behavior. An additional analytical layer involves comparison with prior public appearances of the suspected individuals. Observers noted similarities in stance, gestures, and habitual expressions, linking them to identifiable behavioral patterns. While such comparative studies are inherently speculative, they can support pattern recognition when conducted with methodological caution. Analysts recommend combining these observations with environmental and temporal factors to build a holistic interpretation. Finally, it is crucial to address the limitations inherent in this analysis. Video quality, camera angle, and incomplete visibility constrain certainty. Interpretations should remain provisional, emphasizing observable movement and spatial context rather than inferred psychological state. Neutral evaluation prioritizes evidence over speculation, acknowledging that viral videos can magnify minor or coincidental behaviors into perceived confrontations. At end conclusion, the gym videos analysis demonstrates that apparent conflict can be influenced by a combination of gestural style, spatial constraints, environmental factors, and digital media presentation. While initial reactions labeled the interaction as a confrontation, careful study highlights alternative explanations grounded in behavioral science. As the footage continues to circulate, further analytical tools such as motion tracking, environmental mapping, and comparative pattern studies may provide additional clarity without resorting to emotional interpretation. As the gym video spread across platforms, social media became the primary arena for discourse. The clip was not only replayed millions of times, but also repackaged into different formats: GIFs, slowed-down replays, edited compilations, and even AI-enhanced versions. This rapid repurposing of content illustrates the mechanisms by which online communities amplify single moments, reshaping them into viral phenomena. In the case of the alleged Jungkook and Taehyung gym altercation, Army's digital behavior provides an informative case study of fandom analysis, narrative construction, and platform-driven escalation. Immediately after the initial post gained traction, hashtags began trending globally. On X, phrases such as hashtag Jungkook Taehyung Gym, hashtag BTS video analysis, and hashtag ARMY investigates appeared within hours. Trending hashtags serve as both indicators of scale and catalysts for further visibility, as platforms prioritize content tagged with high engagement terms. The cycle is self-reinforcing. More users engage with the tags, leading to greater algorithmic promotion, which in turn draws in casual users who might not be active members of the fandom. Within dedicated ARMY spaces, forums, Discord groups, and fan-run communities, the video became the subject of structured discussion threads. Members conducted detailed frame-by-frame breakdowns, highlighting potential identifiers such as clothing logos, hairstyles, and visible tattoos. Some threads compiled comparison images from recent BTS appearances to strengthen or challenge claims that the individuals in the video were Jungkook and Taehyung. While no definitive consensus emerged, the sheer scale of analysis demonstrates how fan communities function as decentralized investigative collectives. Interestingly, discussions were not limited to the identities of the participants, but extended to the broader implications of the footage. Some ARMY members argued that the incident, if it indeed involved BTS members, reflected the pressures of public life, while others framed it as a simple misunderstanding magnified by context. Even when striving to remain neutral, fans often layered interpretations with speculative meaning, illustrating the difficulty of separating observation from narrative when analyzing celebrity-related content. The role of visual editing further complicated perceptions. Many users uploaded versions of the clip with slowed playback, color correction, or zoomed-in focus on hand gestures and facial expressions. While these techniques enhanced visibility, they also risked distorting context by overemphasizing minor details. For example, a gesture that appears forceful in slow motion may look less dramatic at normal speed. Similarly, digital zoom can crop out environmental cues, narrowing interpretation to a single gesture rather than the full interaction. This selective framing underscores the impact of editing on perception. Even when the underlying footage remains unchanged, cross-platform dynamics also shaped the discourse. On TikTok, the video was frequently set to background music or overlaid with text commentary, framing the interaction as either dramatic or comedic, depending on user intent. On YouTube, longer videos appeared that compiled the gym footage alongside commentary, comparisons with past BTS content, and user theories. Instagram and Reddit threads curated the best analyses, while Facebook fan groups circulated translated discussions for international audiences. This multi-platform circulation highlights how fandom discourse transcends individual spaces, creating a global conversation that merges local interpretations into a collective narrative. Importantly, not all reactions were speculative. Some ARMY members emphasized digital responsibility, warning others against spreading unverified claims or attributing behavior without evidence. These voices stress the importance of protecting the privacy of individuals who may not even be BTS members. While less amplified than speculative content, these cautionary perspectives reflect a subset of fandom behavior concerned with ethics and accountability. The coexistence of speculative and cautionary responses illustrates the diversity within ARMY, demonstrating that fandom is not monolithic but rather a spectrum of engagement styles. Another factor in the video's online impact is the role of algorithmic amplification. Social media platforms prioritize content with high engagement rates, likes, shares, comments, and rewatches. In practice, this meant that speculative posts framing the video as dramatic or controversial often outperformed neutral commentary. As a result, casual viewers encountering the video were more likely to see heightened interpretations rather than cautious analysis. This feedback loop reinforced sensational narratives, regardless of their factual basis. From an academic standpoint, the incident offers insights into digital ethnography. The ARMY community's reaction can be analyzed as a form of participatory culture, where fans collectively construct meaning through shared labor. This labor includes video analysis, translation, content distribution, and even fact-checking. The process not only sustains community engagement, but also reflects broader trends in digital fandoms, where users are both consumers and producers of media. The gym video became a collaborative project of interpretation, with each fan contributing to a mosaic of narratives. The international nature of ARMY also shaped the conversation. Translations of discussions across Korean, English, Spanish, Indonesian, and other languages ensured that the discourse was global rather than localized. While translation expands accessibility, it can also introduce nuance shifts. A phrase interpreted as argument in one language might translate closer to discussion in another, subtly influencing perception. This linguistic factor highlights how cross-cultural communication affects the evolution of viral narratives. The impact of the incident extended beyond fan spaces into mainstream media. Entertainment news outlets quickly reported on the viral video, often citing ARMY's analyses as part of their coverage.